Hello interwebs, welcome to Let's Fix Computers. Apologies for the lack of videos over the past month or so. It's been really busy and I just haven't found the time to edit anything. However, I have been recording videos here and there. There's been a severe lack of stuff worth recording over the past month or so. It's been lots of just either very gritty repairs that are not suitable for recording or just lots of boring servicing that you guys are not interested in. So at any rate, I have got a lot of recordings though. I'm going to start editing them and you should be seeing more from them. It's a really simple video today. I just needed to pick the simplest video just so I could get something out. But as I say, over the next week or two, I'll be kicking out a couple more videos so you guys will see some more content from me. Thanks for sticking with me. There'll be more videos coming up soon. Thank you very much. Enjoy the show. Hello interwebs, welcome to Let's Fix Computers. I've got a HP G6 series here with a busted hinge. So we're going to take this thing apart and take a look and see what needs to be replaced. So you can see the hinge is sort of broken out here and I can't get that to move. It might just be very stiff because without the leverage of the display assembly on it, these things are really hard to twist. However, I think it may have just jammed in place completely. So when they tried to close the screen, it just broke everything out. So firstly I've got to try and open this up without doing even more damage to it, which could be easier said than done. So let's just see what happens if I very slowly open this. Okay, I think we're just sort of rotating around that, so that's not too bad. So let's take the top cover off so we can disassemble the hinges and see what needs to be replaced. Okay, so bottom of the top case, everything is intact, so no problems there. We can put that to one side. Now we'll just bring out all these wires going up to the screen and we can detach the display assembly. These will be going to the antennas. So I need to disconnect those from the bottom. Right, the right-hand hinge on your left is broken, however we'll just undo this so it all comes out together anyway. Okay, so bottom case, bits we're looking for are just places where it all screws together. These are all intact, there's no issues there. Whole thing needs a good clean, but no major cause for concern, so we can put that to one side. Now obviously this is where we're starting to encounter damaged bits, so this part of the hinge should be in there, that's come out. This is bent, but will probably be bend backable into shape. I'll just pry this open. Whoop, there we go. Once you've got a run going, you can just pull and wiggle. So I'm pulling it up slightly and I'm just twisting it, just going left to right as I do so, just to get it out from between the clips. This one's quite resistant actually, but it's coming along. The bottom is always one of the hardest bits. Sometimes you have to go in with the prying tool there as well. And just manhandle it. Wow. Okay, right. The bezel is all intact. Again, dirty but in one piece. Now we can remove this little metal cover. Oh, I've lost video. It should be fine, but I keep losing frames. Right, okay, so that will just bend back into shape like that. And it looks vaguely like the one on the left now. Okay, so here's our broken hinge. It's snapped off at that point. So this is all parts of the same bar that goes right the way up the side of the screen. So we'll need to replace this. The parts normally come in pairs, although you can sometimes buy separate ones. Here is a set of hinges that I've got for another laptop that's currently in for repair. These ones are from a Toshiba, but that's a pair stuck together. But as you can see, we've got the hinge unit and then the bar that goes up the side of the screen. I say bar, they used to be structural, but to be honest now they're just tin strips. So at any rate, so we'll buy a couple of those in and we'll be able to clean and reassemble all of this. See you after the cut. Okay, right, I've got replacement screen hinges now, so let's finish taking this thing apart and we can get the new ones in. So we've got to take the panel out and then we can remove the strips down both sides of it and reassemble the whole thing with shiny new ones. Right, now I'm just going to give this panel a bit of a clean up while it's bare, because there's a general bit of grot along the bottom here. Because I don't want to get any liquid down between this frame and the panel, I'm going to spray onto the cloth for this one. Normally I spray directly onto panels, but that's when there's a bezel covering the edge. So just onto the cloth, I'm just going to go along the bottom here like this, and just try and tidy that up a bit. I'm not going to sterilise it, I'm just going to take off just surface grot, just to make sure that it doesn't slowly work its way under the panel. There we go. We'll give the rest of the screen a once over when it's all fitted again. Right. One for that side, one for that side. Oh, God, that was proper stiff, that is. It's not a great design, this hinge. It doesn't have much considering. Oh, now I literally. God, I can't open that by hand. No wonder these things break. It's the problem with modern laptops. In the quest to make everything so thin, they don't actually strengthen this. If I don't brace that, that will just snap clean off. So, whatever. Once it's all fitted to the laptop, obviously it has more strength, but that's too stiff. Not for how thin these metal bars are. Way too stiff for their own good. Okay, right, let's get this fitted back into the display assembly. These bottom ones I want to be a little bit more aggressive with when tightening them up. I need to make sure that they're, well, I'd go all the way up to bite point and then just, you know, really make sure that they're not going to come loose. It's difficult to explain how tight to make them, but just go in a little bit more aggressively than you normally would on a screw is what I would advise. That one's never going to truly be properly straight, but because its little clip bit is snapped off, but that'll do. Okay, bezel on. One rebuilt display assembly. Right, we need a body. Right, where does the antenna go? Yeah, up to that. That's good. Oh, those hinges are so stiff. Really important to be careful with this when the top case is not on, to give it that extra rigidity. There we go. One more wipe down and we're finished. Done. All right. That is a nice solid hinge. It's a lot less agonizing to open and close now that's all screwed up together tightly. So yeah, laptops like these, and all laptops in general, it's important to check that all the screws are properly tightened, because the breakage normally happens when the screws are ever so slightly loose, and then the hinges will be able to rock in the plastics, and that rockage is what gets the leverage to snap the plastic bits out, and that's when the breakages happen. So if you've got a laptop, now and then it costs nothing just to turn it over, grab a screwdriver and just check that every screw is just at biting point, and if it's not, just tweak them all up and just make sure that they're nice and solid, and that will stop your laptop hinges breaking. Right, thank you very much everyone, I'll see you all next time. Goodbye for now.